Hey there, I'm Lou, and welcome to a very special video. If you don't know, I recently hit 1,000 subscribers. It makes me giddy every time I think about it, because it's like my little dreams have come true. But this is the 1,000 subscriber special of a Q&A. So I've come up with some questions, quite a couple actually, that I'm going to go through and obviously answer as I play a mod pack called Realism Craft on CurseForge. Link for it will be in the description below if you're interested in playing. But yes, without further ado, let's get it cracking and get on with answering these questions for you guys, just so you get to know me a little bit better. So yeah. Also, as you can't tell, my skin has changed yet again. So I'll give you like a 360 view of it. So yeah. Okay, so first things first, I have the first category being Minecraft and gameplay. So, what got you into Minecraft? I first got into Minecraft when I was, in primary school. I want to say like maybe 11. I got Minecraft. So I would have been maybe 2012. Yeah, about 2012. Because my brother played it, my older brother played it, and I was like, what is this game? It looks amazing. I want to play it. Also, at that point, I was very much into Yogscast and creators like Eyes Cupquake and LD Shadow Lady. So I watched those, obviously, Minecraft creators play Minecraft, and it inspired me to want to be able to play Minecraft. So I remember my nan graciously bought me Minecraft, and I was so unbelievably happy. My brother had to teach me how to play the game. It's a very cool memory for me. So that is how I got into Minecraft, my brother and Minecraft creators. And also props to my nan for buying me the game, because obviously I was 11. I didn't have money. So next one is, what kind of gameplay do I prefer? Survival, creative, or hardcore? Definitely survival. I'm not actually a huge fan of creative, believe it or not. It's just not my kind of like forte. And I would love to be able to play hardcore, but I suck at Minecraft. And I know for a fact I wouldn't last more than maybe 2 days in the world before I died. I have actually given it a go recording a series of hardcore. We don't speak about it, okay? We don't talk about it. My favourite thing to do in the game is definitely mining. I'm a miner through and through. I love exploring caves and finding ores and being like, I don't know where I was going with that, but I love it. So mining is definitely my my preference of what to do in the game. If I had to pick and I had to stick to something for the rest of the gameplay, it would definitely be mining. Oh, a village. Oh wow, there's such a cool village. Okay, cool. Any future series plans? So this mod pack, for one, is definitely a future series plan. I would love to play this mod pack properly and explore it properly. Another one would be a fantasy type mod pack, whether it be like a fairy core one or a mermaid core, kind of like one of those types of mod packs. Probably the ones by Lovestar, if you guys know who that creator is. Definitely one of their mod packs I would play and record. So those are definitely two future ones. I have was that a spider? Oh my gosh, this is a spider. Ugh! Ew! Oh gosh. Oh, what's that? Is that an iron sword? Thank you. But yeah, definitely those kinds of series. But this mod pack is definitely one that I have planned for the future. So that's why I'm like trialing it, I suppose, now. And the last question for the category is my favorite aggressive or passive mob. So my favorite aggressive, I guess you could class it as, would be an Enderman. But I suppose he can also be classed as a passive. Maybe like a aggressive passive mob in the two categories. But yes, definitely the Enderman for the aggressive category. For the passive one, that's a tricky one. I've been trying to think of what it is. That would be my favorite. Honestly, I don't even know. Passive mobs. Give me a minute to think, because I haven't actually thought this through. I feel a little bit underprepared now. Give me a second. So I actually got a little list on my phone of all of the passive Minecraft mobs, because I really don't know. I'm quite I just don't quite know. But I think an alley would have to be my favorite passive Minecraft mob. I've never actually dealt with alleys before, but they are really cute and I do like them. And if I ever come across one and I'm able to figure out how to, oh hello sir, how to like work with them, I 100% would. I'm gonna have to look into that and like see if I can figure out a way, to be honest. Okay, my next category is YouTube journey. So, what inspired my channel? This will actually link into the next question of when did your channel start? So definitely the inspiration was obviously the Minecraft YouTubers I watched, such as Yogscast, LD Shed Lady, Eyes Cupquake, those kind of creators 100% inspired me, definitely. I think then my channel started when I was in, oh gosh, I remember that I made a friend from primary school. She had actually moved recently to my primary school, and we actually bonded over liking the Yogscast. So we both really enjoyed it, and we were like, I think I was like singing one of their songs, and she was like, "Is that the Yogscast?" And I was like, yeah. And she was like, "Oh my gosh, I love the Yogscast." And I was like, "You are now my best friend. I've adopted you, and you are never gonna leave." Sad note, she did leave. She lives in Australia now, but Paul. They all got names. Olaf. That's so fun. But yeah, I bonded with her, and then I've lost my train of thought again. I'm distracted by Minecraft, naturally. That was towards the end of my primary school days. So I want to say probably early high school I started my channel, actually, which would have been like 2012, 2013-ish. So this channel is actually very old. This channel has been under many names. If I were to show you guys when this channel was actually originally created, I think you'd be surprised of how old this channel actually is. Have I been in here? Is this Paul's bed? Yes, I have. Right, Lou, get your focus on. Maybe I could get a screenshot of it and I can actually put it over the screen of how old this channel actually is. And, you know, you guys can actually get a feel for like, oh gosh, Lou's old. Yeah. So that's definitely how my channel started and when it started. So crazy times, crazy times. My first video, I actually do want to insert maybe a little clip of my first video. So I guess I'll play that now if I'm able to do that. Hello, Editor Lou here. So my first video was very personal and I didn't really want to include it. I didn't find any other video I really wanted to include for this, so I haven't. It had me when I was really little and had my face in it, so I was like, I don't feel comfortable obviously sharing that. But I will quickly put here, the first video I recorded and uploaded was on February 1st, 2014. This channel is from 2014. Take that as you will. So yes, but that's why there is no clip here of a video. Very sorry, but I hope you can understand for personal reasons. I just didn't feel comfortable enough. But anyway, let's get on with the questions. Okay, so that was hopefully a little clip of my first video and wasn't just awkward silence. For me it was awkward silence, but hopefully for you guys it was a clip. Oh, it's hitting night time, we should go and sleep. We got a steel bed. Here we go. Oh, it's a zombie head. Nice, okay. Guess he has a little trophy. Where's my zoom button? I don't know. Cute. Whilst we wait for nighttime to come around. My next question is, what do you love the most about my Minecraft journey? Sir, I need to sleep in your bed. Why can't I sleep? Oh, there we go. Where was I on my list? What do I love most about my journey? What I love most about my journey is seeing my channel grow, definitely, from where it was to where it is now. Obviously, when I started my channel, I was very young, and obviously it didn't go anywhere. And now that I'm, I guess, a bit more mature, and I'm able to like be a bit more myself and know what I like, dislike, and how I want to actually do things, that my, I guess, personality shines through, and you guys seem to like my content, so I must be doing something right in that regard. But yeah, definitely to see my progress of my channel from where it was oh so many years ago to where it is now, and that I'm fulfilling quite literally my childhood dreams of being a Minecraft YouTuber and being semi-successful with it. So it's crazy, but yeah, that has to be it. It has to be it. And obviously seeing all the comments and likes from you guys, that really motivates me to keep going and uploading. I generally think without your guys' support that I have and the amount of support I have, I wouldn't be doing this today. I would have probably stopped a very long time ago. So, who do I look up to? So, as I mentioned, I was very big on the Yogscast. I have to give a lot to them. They were my, I guess, light in the dark through high school and primary school, of the fact that when things got hard, I could just watch their videos and just, you know, really enjoy my time. I don't really watch them that much now, I have to admit, but definitely when I was younger, they were my go-to for a lot of things. So another what was my question? I'm so distracted. Another person I look up to is definitely LD Shadow Lady. I love her content. I think she's such a funny individual. I think she really has like the ability to go farther than she has. Not saying that she hasn't already peaked, I'm sure she has, but you know, Lizzie can just absolutely make me giggle, and I'm sure she can make many other people giggle too when things just seem a little bit tougher in life. Is that everything from in here? I think it is. Yeah, cool. All in all, Lizzie's awesome. So I still watch Lizzie to this day very frequently. I also rewatch a lot of Lizzie's series when I'm feeling a little bit down or need a pick-me-up. I definitely watch her videos to spark that pick-me-up. So thank you, Lizzie. Would I collab with other creators? Yes, I would. I 100% would. I'm a very shy individual, and I'm a very awkward individual in the fact that it takes a lot for me to warm up to somebody to be myself, I suppose. You know, I suppose if anyone, when you meet someone new, you kind of like that in that awkward kind of like, hey, hi phase for a bit, and then you kind of like unwind and be like, oh, you're actually really cool. I can like vibe with you and have fun and enjoy this. It takes me that little bit longer to be able to do that. But I'm definitely trying to be more comfortable with things like that. And I definitely think if someone were to come to me and be like, hey, do you want to collab? Or hey, do you want to join this SMB? I'd be like, oh, yes, obviously. I would. That'd be amazing. Like, I'd love to. Like, thank you so much for inviting me, type thing. So, just, you know, if anybody, I guess, sees this video and is like, oh, Lou seems kind of cool, maybe we'll have her in an SMP. Just know that I'm a little bit awkward and it takes me a little while to warm up to people, but I would still be really, really excited to be able to play with other people and collab. So that also then kind of links into my last question for this category being, would I ever join an SMP? Yes, I have actually gone to join an SMP in the past, and I backed out. I backed out of it last minute because I got really, not uncomfortable, that's really the wrong wording for it. I got really like awkward and I got really nervous. I was also, very heavily pregnant, so I was kind of like, oh, I don't want to have to like take a break from YouTube and then like not be able to keep it with the SMP if obviously something happens a bit sooner than planned. So I kind of backed out, and I have actually been waiting until I guess now to be able to join an SMP if the opportunity ever came around again, which if it doesn't is absolutely fine, and if it does, amazing. Like I would love to be able to do something like that. So yeah, you know, it's just a waiting game, I guess, until somebody potentially gives me an offer. But if not, that's also really cool, and I'm happy flying solo. Okie dokie. The next category is the creative process. So, first things first. What do I use to record and edit? So to record, I use OBS. I always have used OBS. I think when I first started recording, I had a MacBook, so I used QuickTime Player. If anybody knows what that is old enough to know what QuickTime Player is that even still a thing you can use? I don't know. But I used to use that. Don't remember what I used to edit with, but now I edit with DaVinci Resolve. We're gonna ignore that and move on. So yeah, hi duckies. So yeah, I use that. Next question. How long does one video take? So before, when I used to, well, no, actually, am I wanting to answer the editing process? I think so. It depends on the video. It depends on the editing, obviously. If it's like a long play that I'm doing at the minute because it's just easier for me, then about an hour to an hour and a half to even maybe 2 hours it can take. And then obviously the editing process on top of that is about maybe another 2 hours-ish if I were to put a lot of editing into the video. If I don't put a lot of editing into the video, then generally like half an hour just to skim through the video and see if it's like good enough to upload, basically. Edit out any things I make note to edit out, and bish bash bosh, the job is done. So I would definitely say about 2 to 3 hours is the whole editing and recording process that it takes. So yeah, I think that's about right. Have I ever scrapped a video halfway through? Many times. I have sat down endlessly to record, and I'll be recording and I'll just not feel it, to be honest. I'll be like, it doesn't feel like I'm putting my whole soul and body into the video, so I kind of scrap it. I want to upload things that are like, you know, that you can tell that like, oh yeah, Lou's loving this. Like, Lou is loving playing this game, you know? So, what is that? Oh, there's squids. So obviously when I don't feel that way about, you know, a video, I do scrap it halfway through. I have so many videos on my PC that I just like recorded up to a certain extent and then left because I just because I wasn't feeling the vibe. So I think I think I actually did one yesterday. Oh, spooky noises. That I was recording a video and I didn't like it, so I just stopped halfway through. Yeah. It's always really annoying when that happens because it's like, I want to put my heart and soul into it and I want to love it and enjoy it, and I just can't for some unknown bizarre reason. I'm just not vibing with the series. So I scrap it and I find something else to vibe with and I try again. Cherry blossoms! So yeah, that's what I do. Okay, the last and final category is personal. So I know I said in the post not to make it too personal. Obviously these questions aren't too personal. I'm happy with these questions. I came up with them myself. So obviously they're fine. So a fun fact about me is that I am actually mid-20s. I don't mind you guys knowing that little bit about me. So I'm actually, I guess, not older for the Minecraft. I don't know, would you guys have thought I was that old? Did I leave my bed? Oh, that's so annoying. Okay, I guess we're going for the night. Yeah, I don't know if that's too much of a fun fact, but people are always curious to know how old somebody is, I suppose. So if I had to answer that question, I would definitely say just mid-20s. You know? That's all you're getting from me. Is that of how old I am. So take it or leave it as a fun fact. I was going to do the whole fun fact, I'm a mother, but I've said that many times in my videos that I'm now a mum. So I don't think that's a fun fact anymore, Lou. That's a well-known fact. Other games I play. So this is where another fun fact comes in actually. I used to be a streamer. Yeah, I used to stream on the reg. Mostly on TikTok, actually, to be honest with you. So I used to stream games like Genshin Impact. Believe it or believe it not. I loved Genshin. I don't play Genshin anymore, to be honest with you. I've kind of dropped out of it. Nothing wrong with the game. I've just kind of moved on, I guess. But I used to stream Genshin, Honkai Star Rail. I'm really big into games like that. I know there's a game called Duet Night Abyss coming out, which I want to try out. That's actually coming out on the 28th of this month. I really want to try that out. So, yeah, I used to stream games like that. So if I had to answer that question, I'd definitely say I play those kind of games other than Minecraft. So, but not as regularly as I play Minecraft. Like I play them like on and off on occasions when I feel the mood to play them, you know? When I'm in the mood to play some games, I'll play some games. Zombie, no. No, leave me alone. I'm trying to make a video. Ah, scary noises, scary noises, scary noises, scary noises, scary noises, scary noises. Quickly get my boat. Okay. So the next question is, if I lived in Minecraft, what biome would I live in? Spruce, 100% spruce. I was gonna say cherry blossom, but like, I think everyone would say cherry blossom. Not everyone, but like a majority, a specific group of people would say cherry blossom, which honestly, I vibe with you. Cherry blossom is so pretty, but honestly, I'm more of a spruce girly than a cherry blossom girly. Like, I love the wood, I love the aesthetic, but if I had to pick, it would be spruce. I'm a spruce girly. Why am I picking up fire? No. Spruce girly through and through here, so. Yes! Oh, there's lots of stuff over here, actually. I'm going to stay in this boat for a second. Whilst I look at the next question. If I didn't have my channel / Minecraft, where would I be now? That's a very good question. I would have to answer that by probably saying very bored and not knowing what to do with my days. Yeah. Very bored and not knowing what to do. Minecraft and my YouTube channel has been a very big lifeline for me of having something to fulfill my days with. I suppose I would probably have found something else to fulfill my days with. What that would be is a very good question I don't have the answer to, because obviously I have Minecraft to fulfill my days on my channel. So I don't actually know. That's a very, very good question that I generally don't think I know a good answer to be honest. It's a bit rubbish, isn't it? That's a bit sorry, my phone pinged. How dare it. A bit rubbish, but yeah. Wow, this is a big place. We're going to take ages exploring this. Okay. And the last question I have is my favourite hobbies. Drum roll, please. I don't really have any. Believe it or believe it not. I think the one I probably do a lot is crocheting. I used to be really big into crocheting towards the end of my pregnancy. I really enjoyed it. It kind of kept me with something to do when I wasn't playing, or not playing, when I wasn't running my YouTube channel. That definitely gave me something to do. But yeah, it's crocheting would definitely be one of them. I'm already lost in this blooming castle. Any other hobbies I have? Reading, I guess. I read on and off on occasion. I think the last book I actually read was a Frida McFadden book. What was it? What was it called? The one about the guest in the house. Oh my gosh, what was it called? I'm sure some of you will know what I'm on about. They've like rented out the room to someone and it kind of got really messed up. That one, I read that one. I don't remember the name of it though. My mind's gone a blank. But it would be that one. Was the most recent book I read. So, take that as you will. I was also mid through reading The Boyfriend, but I didn't actually finish that one, so. Whoa, there's a lot of stuff. Cake! Oh my gosh, we'll finish cake. This is perfect. Oh my gosh, we can like have like cake before we finish the video. Oh my god. And then we can like celebrate my 1,000 subscribers. Okay. Any other hobbies? No, I think honestly my channel would be classed as a hobby. I'm happy to class my channel as a hobby because I suppose now right now it is just a hobby. Oh, and oh, okay. Well, that's my boat gone anyway. So yeah, that would probably be what I would class as my hobbies. I'm gonna sit. I'm gonna take that torch down a minute. I'm gonna move it by there. Can I? I can. Sit, plug my bum by here. Can I not go in F5? Why can't I go in F5? Try F5 here. Oh, I really wanted to sit down and go in F5 though. There we go. Anyway, that is all the questions I have. I hope this video was adequate for a Q&A. Some of the questions were obviously from the post I made, just worded a little bit differently. So thank you for everyone who left me question suggestions. I really appreciate you. You're awesome. You're wicked. I hope you have a lovely day, a lovely year. I hope we all have a lovely day and a lovely year. Not just those people. You're all wonderful. Thank you for sticking around. But in other words, thank you so much for my support, your support on my channel, my videos, the likes, the comments, the subscribes. Like, seriously, I can't tell you how much this means to me, how much this has been a dream come true, literally a childhood dream. As I mentioned earlier in the video, I started this channel when I was really young. How much this just means to me, and how quite literally 11-year-old me is so unbelievably happy right now, and you guys are to thank for that. So thank you so much. Without further ado, let's eat some cake and celebrate 1,000 subscribers. So thank you all so much. Let's enjoy a slice, guys. No, I can't. That'd be so cool if I could like eat cake. But yeah, let's have some cake. Nom 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 nom. And we left a little bit. Oh, cute. Okay. Once again, thank you guys so much. I appreciate you, and I hope you enjoy my next video that will be coming up very, very soon. If you haven't already checked out my other videos, please feel free to. And do I turn this mod pack into a series? From what I've played, I kind of like it. So maybe I will turn it into a little cheeky series, but who knows? Anyway, thank you for stopping by. Have a lovely rest of your day, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Goodbye.